Hey, what's going on there, small craft anglers? Been out on the water this week a little bit, but haven't had any luck. I guess that 90-10 rule, I've been in 90% of water that the fish are not in. That must be where I've been hanging out. So yeah, I got out there twice this week and I didn't get into anything. Got skunked both days. The weather is definitely warming up and it's been nice, but I haven't not been into the fish this February thus far. So hopefully that changes in the upcoming weeks. But today I just wanted to do a real quick review here. I have the Ryobi Compact Chemical Sprayer Kit. I'm gonna use this with this Better Boat Desalt. It's like a concentrate. I'm gonna put that into the chemical sprayer, and then I'm gonna use it to spray down my boat when I get home every time after fishing. I always wash it off, with water. I've used some soap here recently or whatever, but I think every time I come back, I'm gonna use this Desalt concentrate and just have it sitting in this chemical sprayer ready to go, and I can spray it down real quick, and that way it gets all the salt residue off, and then just rinse it with some water. So I'm kind of just planning on going over how I'm going to do that, and maybe the chemical sprayer in this video. So let's get to it. All right, guys, on the Better Boat Desalt, it breaks down salt without harming marine safe surfaces for use on fiberglass, vinyl, wood, aluminum, painted surfaces, plastic, rubber, chrome, stainless, steel, and magnesium. It removes salt deposits from hulls, decks, towers, rails, trailers, fishing rods, and reels. So anyway, the directions say basically to fill a gallon, 2 to 4 ounces of this per gallon jug. So I'll probably put 2 ounces in this little one, which is probably overkill. But I have the Ryobi chemical sprayer broke down. Comes with this little lithium battery, which I have many. It just goes in the back here. That can only go in one way. It's pretty simple. Then you just screw on the top. There we go. You put your chemical in here and then down in here. The battery also, it comes with this little charger. Plugs right into the side of the battery. You can use the battery to charge other things like cell phones. You can run this cord from the battery to your cell phone or anything else you want to charge, I guess. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get our chemicals set up, put in here with some warm water. It also says once you spray it on to the kayak or whatever you're doing, leave it sit for 5 to 10 minutes to kind of break that salt down. All right, guys. We're out here with the Ryobi Chemical Sprayer. We got the boat Desalt in there. We're gonna go ahead and get it all over. I cleaned my kayak out so nothing's in there that matters. I covered my Garmin best I could with a bag, and we're just gonna go ahead and try to spray this all over, let it sit for 10 minutes and rinse it off, and that should be all there is to it. So let's see if this thing's gonna go ahead and pump this stuff. So you can do a mist with this, or you can do like more direct. Not exactly sure what's on. Let's see if we turn it. Yeah, it's more of a direct. This is more in the mist. So I like this because it doesn't necessarily make a huge mess, and you can kind of direct it exactly where you want it to go. There it goes. I think there's some air in the line. Probably has to clear. Might have to fill the bottle up one more time if I want to get the sides and everything. I'm really concerned with just the cockpit in here because I haven't done this yet. Yeah, see, if I turn it, the bottle, there we go. If we keep it straight, it'll spray a lot better. I'm trying to turn it kind of upside down and that ain't working. There we go. Let's go ahead and take these off and get underneath. Can't go get down this side. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up one more time, just because I haven't ever really cleaned the boat really good. So we already sprayed one canister on there. I don't know what the exact amount is in this thing, but I'm gonna do one more, just because, like I said, I've never really cleaned the boat, so we'll try to, I mean, besides a little soap here and there. It's spraying a lot better the second time. I can tell the air's all out of the line. That's really moving now. Really moving. There, that's a lot better than the first time. I didn't read the directions, so maybe it said to bleed, somehow bleed it. I didn't do that. I just started spraying. So. Really want to get this floor. Really want to make sure I get inside these pockets where salt can sit. All down in here where the drive goes. This one, like I said, I did 2 bottles just because I haven't really ever desalted or cleaned the boat. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with this little sprayer. It's pretty good. Could you use a pump sprayer? Absolutely. This thing runs about 50 bucks. I'll put the link in the description. Ryobi just came out with it. Like I said, could you use a pump sprayer? Absolutely. Am I an absolute Ryobi freak according to the wall here? Yes, absolutely. I know they're not, it's not DeWalt or Milwaukee, but they make a lot of tools like this that are just practical for everyday homeowners, and actually stuff like this, like kayak stuff and camping stuff, which that's what I'm into. So I have a lot of their line in my garage. And these little lithium batteries are pretty cool. They work on screwdrivers that I use to put my boats together and stuff like that. Little flashlight, so it can be very useful. But anyway, we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. We'll rinse it off, and I think we'll call it a day. All right, guys, I looked on the container. This is oh, it's actually right here written. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a 0.5 liter container. I'm cleaning it out with fresh water, and then I'm going to dump that out, and then I'm going to fill it one more time with some hot fresh water, and I'm going to run it through the Ryobi just so that salt doesn't sit in there and jam it up. I don't know what or I shouldn't say salt, but whatever they're using to remove the salt, since it is a chemical. I figure it's just better to go ahead and give it one more spray with clean water. That way I leave it clean, and then I'll fill this thing up, and it'll just sit here and be ready to go with the desalt in it. So when I want to come home and grab it, good to go. No messing around, just grab the gun and rock and roll. All right, guys, I just went outside. I ran some fresh water through it, and I'm just going to put a little more of the desalt in here and just leave this sitting in here ready to go so I can grab it anytime I want. I'm just eyeballing what I think should be 2 or 3 ounces. Probably putting too much in it every time, but that's okay. I'll put a link to this in the description also. It's not cheap. I think it was like $18 or $20 for this little bottle, but it's concentrated, so it should last you a little while. I'm gonna try to start, especially since we're gonna run both ePDLs, me and my son. I'm gonna try to start using this every time we get off the water instead of just rinsing the boats with water. So we'll see about that. See if this, I like things that help me be less lazy. And if this is sitting there ready to go, I'll grab it versus having to try and load something up every time. I guess I could just have a pump sprayer sitting there, it would do the same. But like I said, I do like Ryobi, and I like things that make things faster. And there's no pumping with this or anything. Just grab the little gun, chemical sprayer, and go. I like it. A regular pump sprayer is going to cost you $20, $25. This costs you $50. So I guess that's the only difference. Do you want to spend more money on something that may make it a little bit faster? All right, guys, I'm going to sit that right there. And we're going to go out and spray the boat down with water and call it a day. Get this guy all sprayed off. All right, guys, so that's going to be it on the Ryobi Compact Chemical Sprayer Kit review. I'm pretty impressed with it. Let me know down in the comments, would you waste your money on something like this, or do you think it's a good tool for the kayak? You're not going to hurt my feelings. You got to have pretty thick skin to do YouTube, and I know everybody's not going to spend $50 on this tool just to desalt their kayak. I'm well aware. I just, like I said, I love Ryobi tools, and this is something that it's just going to sit there with the chemical in a container ready to go, and I think it's going to encourage me to actually desalt my boat every time I come in, which is something I want to do. So anyway, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. We sure appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.